Well, hi there. This Hoover Junior High Power Compact, model number U2210 from September 1982, normally resides on my staircase because I've got the Hoover Juniors running from 1935 to 1988. Unfortunately, one night during a drunken stupor, I accidentally stood on the headlight lamp surround and smashed it to pieces. So in this video, we need to replace it. You would think the chances of having a replacement lamp unit for this particular machine would be impossible, wouldn't you? Parts have not been made for this cleaner probably since 1990 or so. But amazingly, I have a replacement lamp surround for this very cleaner. And I was just like, wow, that's amazing. It's a slightly different shade, but I think this has faded over time. This is the original colour of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this unit off, take it apart, put the lens into this piece of plastic and put it back on the cleaner. And then we'll see if this machine still works. So you guys come down, take a closer look, and let's get this on. This is the original unit here. As you can see, my great big hoof did a real number on it. It's just cracked to pieces. In fact, it did shatter, actually. There was many pieces of this unit left after I'd stepped on it. And unfortunately, as you can see here, the Hoover lettering has somewhat rubbed off this little section here, which is a real shame. I suppose I could sort of touch it in very carefully. I don't have the steadiest of hands, so trying to paint that on there would be a bit difficult. I do have another one of these lens units, but it says turbo power on it. Apparently that's for the Italian version of this particular cleaner, which is all very odd. But anyway, let's not go down that rabbit hole at the moment. Let's take this unit off. So there's just a little screw underneath, which we undo here. And that comes away like so. And then we can take this unit off. So what we need to do, oh my goodness, yes, you see there, look. I did a real number on it, didn't I? So you see how I've glued it all. So this has all been glued back in here to glue up the cracks. I broke a pillar here on the lens. Hopefully I can take this out now. Let's see. So it should be a relatively simple operation to do this. Undo this screw and then take out the lens. Ooh, got to be a little bit careful. There we go. Let's take the lens away. And yeah, we'll have a closer look at that. Yeah, that really did smash, didn't it? No, it was broken into multiple pieces. So here's our replacement one. Yep, it's the same markings. Look, I2. They both say I2 on them, so that's good. Yeah, this must be the original colour. It's a slightly different shade, as you can see. This one's obviously faded over time. I suspect some Retrobrite would bring it back. And indeed, if you look at the hood here as well, you can see a distinct color difference between the two. So this machine is ripe for retrobriting. When the summer comes, we can turn this nasty shade into this original shade, which would be nice. Now let's make sure I've got the right lamp unit here. Yeah, that looks like the right one. That's not cracked, is it? So it's obviously the right one. And now I can just carefully put this in place like so. Just line up the oh, got to be slightly rough with it. Oh, careful. Bit tricky to get that in. Come on, in you go. Oh, almost there. There we go. Let's push it in. A nice push. There we are. Right. So that should be, yeah, there we go. That's clipped nicely back in place now. So that's our replacement one in. And let's just pick up this screw and pop this back in. I obviously can't put a screw in there because that post is broken, but I can put one in here. I'm using a screwdriver that's far too long for this job. So let me try and get that in. There we go. Let's get that done up. Don't want to go too mad with this. Don't want it too tight. Just hand tight is fine. And now we can pop this back on the cleaner. There we are. Oh, that looks much better. That is much, much better. Let's get this screw in. Oops. Slightly awkward position. There we are. Okay, good, we're done. So that's all changed. Lovely. Much less scratched up than the original one was too. This has got all kinds of marks and scratches and nasty bits on it. So that can now go in the bin. Or actually, no, I'll keep that, you know. I'll keep that just in case. Because one might come in where it's missing that front section. So I'm going to pop that in the pile of bits. And now we can plug this HighPower compact in. Let's see if it still works. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, it doesn't sound bad at all. Well, that's a job well done. I've been meaning to do that for, well, probably over a year now. So I'm really glad that that's finally done. However, I now notice a massive colour difference between the brand panels. So yeah, we definitely need to do some retropricing on this cleaner just to bring it back to its original colour shade. Interestingly, if you look here on the side, the rear of the bag body is still the original colour, whereas the other plastics are faded. It's very odd that, isn't it, how that happens? How one piece of plastic will be absolutely fine, but the other pieces of plastic will discolour over time. It's very strange. You would expect the whole machine to be this uniform fading, but no, it doesn't. There must be something slightly different about this plastic than this plastic to stop it changing colour. But that's by the by. That's a story for another day. But yeah, that's it for now. Thank you ever so much for watching. Don't forget to do the usual, comment, subscribe and like, because it really helps me out and I appreciate it massively. So you guys take care. Until the next video, I'll see you soon. Bye.